Hi folks, Puffin here with another spell, another bowl cleaning spell to cleanse fascism out of America. I've done some with using a bowl that represents social media, a bowl that represents Joe Biden, some other ones. This bowl, I think, because it's got a red, white, and blue theme to it, I'm just going to have to represent America. And it's really a good bowl for cleaning. It's got good holes in it, sizable holes. And I've actually got a good tool, better tool than before, because I had a small paper clip before. So I've got a good tool for cleaning, so it should work pretty well. And the spell is just to get fascism out of America. A lot of what we've experienced has been fascism through social media, through these trolls who are promoting fascist ideas and statements. And in a way, we just need to end trolling entirely by a new attitude. I call it angel fishing. That is a way of ending trolling by being just super real, getting to the real of the real. This wig is so tucked back here that it's in danger of going out. But I'm ready to do these spells and get this candle of magic completely burnt. It's also pretty windy out here, so maybe if I turn it that way it'll block some of the wind. But these are all spells I've been doing to end white supremacy and fascism. And it would be great for it to be over, but I also feel like the type of thing you have to keep doing. So, even after Trump is gone, and even after Putin is gone, there still could be residue of fascism. There's still going to be random fascists out there that need to be re-educated. And we need to be aware of them, what they are, what they're up to, so we can stop them. Now, this is focusing on America, which we've had our own unique problems with fascism. We claim to be the land of the free, to have free speech, to have freedom of the press, and these are the things that fascism fears the most. Free speech, free communication is the opposite of fascism, because fascism requires people to be stupid. That's why you see these flat earthers, so many Trumpers are flat earthers, because it's like, here, let's establish a level of stupidity to make sure, there's like why they have intelligence tests for the cops. If you score too high on the intelligence test, you can't be a cop, because they want to make sure you're stupid enough to promote fascism, to encourage and support fascism. Because this is a stupid thing to do. It's not really good for anybody. It's not good for the fascists even. It's kind of like a cancer on humanity. And we can cut it out. We can stop having fascists. Now I'm going to see if I can spill this wax on this candle. There we go. But we've got to call it out. We've got to expose it. That's what this light of truth represents. And having a light inside yourself. You can see that there's an iron elf here holding the candle. And the light is currently in his head. So this is a good reminder that to stop fascism, we have to burn it out of ourselves. We have to get it out of our heads, out of the way we think and the way we act, because it's insidious. Now, one thing I've been mentioning recently is that, the anti-fascists won World War II, because the Nazis are fascists, and everybody who fought them were anti-fascist, by definition, because they fought the Nazis. So the Nazis won World War II. They won the war. But unfortunately, two of the countries that really played a big part in beating the Nazis and beating the fascists of World War II were the communists of Russia, the USSR, and the capitalists of America. The thing is, both America and Russia have been taken over by Nazis, because Putin's a Nazi and Trump is a Nazi. But those Nazis took over like in secretive ways. So when you think about it, the Nazis lost World War II, and they're like, well, if we can't beat them with physical force and violence, even though that's their real strong suit because they're evil, so they're the most willing to commit physical force and violence. If we can't beat them with physical force and violence, let's be sneaky about it. Let's sneak our way in. And so that's pretty much what they did. Because Putin's a Nazi, he's a complete fascist, and has been in control there in Russia. And then he got Trump, using Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg, he got Trump into power in America to be a fascist here. He got Bolsonaro into power in Brazil to be a fascist there, again using Facebook and Twitter. And you got Modi, a fascist in India, to be a fascist there and spread the Trump virus genocide in India. So that's why Brazil and USA and India had the worst Trump virus, is because we had fascism spreading it. We had puppet presidents, puppets of Putin, or Trump was the puppet of Putin. And so we at least improved that, because Putin was wishing that Trump had won, and Putin was cheering on the insurrectionists, the Trumpsurrectionists. So we at least got rid of Putin. But if we we at least got rid of Trump and Putin, and having that direct control, although they still, used the codes Trump gave them to hack some of our industries. He's just doing what he can. Hopefully death throes of the patriarchy is what I call it in my Facebook group, death throes of the patriarchy. But I want to get some more resin out of here as I talk about removing fascism from America, because it's good that we got rid of Trump, but he's not in jail yet. He hasn't, we haven't cut out the fascism from America yet. We need to cut it out. We need to scrape it out and burn it up, just like I'm doing this resin. So that's what this is a spell for. I know we're going to do it, and we do have to do it from social media and regular media and stuff too. There's like a lot of media enabling the fascism, and truth be told, a lot of Democrats enabling the fascism by not putting up a strong enough resistance to it. And if you call it what it is, which it should be real obvious now that Trump is still trying to have insurrections and stuff, trying to take over by violence, if you call it what it is, terrorism, then no one should support it, or everyone should be against the people who support it. Now, as I said, this was a pretty good bowl to begin with, this America bowl. Whoa, just blew some resin into my eye. But it was pretty clear to begin with. It's got plenty of resin in it too. But I'm going to do this again with the other bowls, the Joe Biden bowl, to get fascism specifically out of the presidency and Joe Biden. And I have an idea that maybe Joe Biden should pass the buck to Bernie for 2024, and then AOC in 2028. But I'll focus that on the next spell. And this one, since I'm not really getting much else out of here right now, I'm going to call that done for now. Say, thanks, America. You always are anti-fascist at heart. Just like all people are anti-fascist at heart. And when we wake back up to that reality, we become the America we've always dreamed of being, then everyone will know that America is anti-fascist, and that anti-fascist is a good thing to be, and one of the best things about America. We'll be right back with another video, another spell to help end fascism. But that was to end fascism in America, and it's getting clearer, but it's always going to take some more work. The more goodness we enjoy, the more accumulated difficulties we also have to take care of to be able to enjoy the goodness as good as it can be. Thanks for watching. See you soon.